Buen día todos, bienvenidos. Today we're gonna make Fresco de Avena. And I just want to share with you the difference because I thought it was very strange, and many of my family members and on Tomas's side as well thought it was strange what the other person does with avena or oatmeal. So in Nicaragua they make a drink out of avena, and in the US here we make a food out of avena or oatmeal. I thought I was gonna film this video with two sleeping kids, but they're both wide awake right now, so.
This is a lemon.
Relo.
Little. So, this is a little.
We'll see how long this lasts.
Help me, I'm stuck.
We're gonna start out with the Nicaraguan Fresco de Avena. And then I'm gonna show you how we make oatmeal, at least in my house. Growing up we called it burra, but I'll get to that later. ¿Qué necesitas? Avena, of course.
Avena, todos.
Azúcar blanca, as they corrected me in the last video. Thank you for that, because I make mistakes in Spanish too. Y agua. And then I'm gonna make it in this old pickle jar. Kosher dill, Fresco de Avena.
Fresco de Avena.
The tastiest crunch I've ever heard. Potentially different people in different areas of Nicaragua make this slightly differently, but this is what I've been told by my husband, and this is how I have made it for him. Also, by the way, if you haven't seen my video about suspiros, people were commenting what is suspiro. I thought it was espumillas. They have different names for the same thing in different regions of Nicaragua. Espumillas, suspiros, potentially there's even more names for that same thing, which I didn't know about. So now I know, and now you know. Little bit of water just to fill up the bottom of the jar. Just dump some in. More water. Azúcar. You're gonna put as much sugar as you like. Maybe that's enough.
Can I mix it?
Levántate pues.
Okay. Yeah. We're mixing this one. Don't.
You can see about how much avena, oatmeal is in here compared to liquid. You know, it's personal preference, I think. So then if she ever lets me, we're gonna just put the cover on and put it in the fridge so that it's cool drinking temperature. And then later on, you can taste it.
Taste it.
Let's move on to burra.
Huh? Burra.
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 I wish I knew where my cord was for my portable light, but anyways. Hot. Wooden spoon. Burra. That's a Finnish word, by the way. If you don't know, my family is Finn. I'm like almost 100% Finnish. All of my great-grandparents came over to the US from Finland, so there's a couple little things from Finland that we have retained, I guess, and this is one thing. I'll actually have to look it up if the Finnish word for oatmeal or oats is actually burra, or if they just call this food burra. Agua. Sal. Si sigues las direcciones on this bottle, it says half cup oats, 1 cup water. Oh shoot. I forgot I was going to make Fresco de Avena with milk, but FYI, you can make it with milk or water. I totally had intended to make it with milk and I forgot, so I made it with water. But probably tastes better with milk. So this says half a cup of oats for 1 cup of water or milk, and then a dash of salt. It also says to boil the liquid first and then stir in the oats and cook for 1 minute. Man, I was gonna do such a cute little like montage-y thing of how to make this, but kind of hard with one hand and kind of hard with one helper.
Rain, rain, go away. Tama in another way. Rain, go.
I don't measure, I just kind of dump it in and feel with the spoon through the water how how it feels. También me gusta put the oats in the water right away because then it makes it creamier. A little trick there. Good, thank you. Con cuidado, ¿sí? I put the heat on high and just mix it once in a while, or if you have a helper, then they like to mix it constantly. Right, honey?
Yeah.
And make sure you put a good amount of salt. It does help the flavor if you put enough salt. If you don't put enough salt, it tastes pretty plain. You can have the heat on pretty high at first, but then when it starts to bubble and boil, then you'll turn it down. Not too much, just so you don't burn it. It's about done when it's this thick. Like, not super runny, but you know, it's starting to get thick. Turn off the burner, and then it does thicken up a little bit more after you turn it off because it's still hot, you know. However thick you like it, I guess. This is about the consistency that I like.
Let's get my plate out.
Gracias. I gotta put him down for this part. Can you tell I'm a little awkward with my left hand? Now comes the best part.
First, this is blueberries.
These are wild, hand-picked blueberries from Upper Michigan.
Mama.
And thank you so much to my sister for giving them to me.
And it's so amazing.
Y azúcar morena, right? Morena, not moreno.
Let me put some, please. Mama, heavy.
A mí me encanta the butter on top of mine. A good glob. Especially pregnant and breastfeeding, I like to put nuts, and sometimes I eat dried fruit with it.
Look at this my spoon. Look, Mama, look at my spoon. It's just hot.
All right, and then one last thing.
What do you want up here, Jay?
I have some homemade bread here, my mother's recipe. And this is homemade thimbleberry jam. Wild thimbleberries picked from the UP. Here we go. Yes, this is what it sounds like when I'm trying to eat sometimes. Clearly I didn't make the recipe very good. This bread just fell apart, but I never in a million years would have thought I would have made a video about making burwa. It's kind of funny, but I thought it's an interesting contrast between the Fresco de Avena and the way we use oats. We also use oats for this bread recipe. I'm not sure if they use oats any other way really in Nicaragua. So awkward eating with your left hand. It's already cold, by the way. It's funny because when I was younger, I didn't really like burwa. I would eat it when we had to eat it because that was the choice of breakfast or else eat nothing. So, and there were days that I just skipped breakfast because I didn't like it. But now that I'm older and I have my kids, and actually I think with my pregnancy with him especially, I did not like eggs. I couldn't eat them. They made me feel so nauseous. Así que empecé to make burwa for breakfast, and that was my breakfast every day for a long time. Either this or what we also call farina or cream of wheat or malto meal, basically all the same thing. Are you gonna let me eat my lunch? Oh yes, this is another thing. We usually make this for breakfast, but today it's lunch because it is what it is. Okay, you ready for this? Okay.
This avena.
I think I put too much.
Oops.
I forgot I was cooking.
She's cooking. Le falta lo que un nicaragüense pide.
Azúcar.
Está rica. Y así nosotros no bebemos la avena, no la comemos.
I was gonna make it with milk. I forgot.
Bueno, no te preocupes que así la llamo en Nicaragua también con agüita.
So pretty much you just have to keep moving it around to be able to drink it because you can see it keeps the avena keeps going down to the bottom. So maybe we should put more liquid in here. You think? Or you have to have a spoon on hand so you can keep mixing it around so you can drink it. But I guess it turned out all right. I knew it wasn't quite enough sugar. So. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I bet my Finnish other family members are also like, what the heck, a video about burwa? Like, it's such a basic thing. But anyway, hasta la próxima. Bye.
Bye.
Buen día.
Bye.
Buen día a todos. Bienvenidos.
Bye. This is a apple. Apple.
Mm-hmm.